Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I am excited, y'all. Tomorrow is going to be my first day of 2023 going to yard sales. It's Friday night right now. I'm getting up early tomorrow morning, maybe around 5:30 or so. The first one starts off at 6:30, and I have up to about 10 o'clock to do my yard selling because my little girl has her last basketball game tomorrow. And y'all, there are at least 7 yard sales that I want to get to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make them all, but I am ready for it. Down below in the comments, tell me if y'all are excited for this yard sale season. I'm super pumped about the weather too, because it's going to be like 60 degrees tomorrow, y'all. Like all day. That's like the low and the high tomorrow. It's like 60 degrees. So it's going to be awesome. I just hope I find some good stuff out there. Today, I've already pulled my orders. We have, I think it's 9 orders going out for $257. So we'll say 260 bucks. Some of this stuff over here, I don't remember what I paid for it. Some of this stuff I do remember, and a couple of these things we have had for a long time, so I'm happy to see those things go. And I'm going to tell y'all why I think some of these things that we've had a long time are actually selling right now. We're going to start out on Mercari. I have 2 sales over there, but I'm only going to show you one today. We actually sold a TV, but I'm not going to ship that out until like Monday, and we'll talk about that in another video. But first things first. Our first item is an old thermos item. This is the King Silly brand, and this is called a pump-a-drink, I think is what these things are called. And it's got these cool little retro colors, y'all, with like the wave pattern in it. And I picked this up, if I remember correctly, I picked this up at a yard sale for $2. It's not in my custom SKU, so I'm not real sure, but pretty sure I tried to pay $1 for this, but they were pretty set on $2. But if I haven't told y'all before, pretty much the way to check these things is to just press down on that top, make sure there's some resistance, and you should hear a little puff every time you do that. And if you stick your hand under here and pump it, you should feel a little puff of air coming out of it. But y'all, these are not quick sellers unless you have a really popular pattern. And they don't sell for a whole lot, and like I said, unless you've got the really popular pattern. This one right here sold for $20 with free shipping. Now, I had it on my display shelf up here. I have a bunch of thermoses. I almost thought about keeping this and just collecting these thermoses because, y'all, I find these things at all kinds of yard sales and estate sales. Super cool to see all the different patterns that are out there. I mean, there's hundreds of different patterns of these things. But like I said, 20 bucks, free shipping, and if this won't fit in a shoebox, a priority mail shoebox, I'll put 2 shoeboxes together. That way it's free packaging for me. Then we have our 8 sales over on eBay. And now this one right here, I still have like 14 or 15 of these things. I bought a whole bunch of these MC Enterprise flags at a thrift store a while back, and you can see I paid $1 each for these things, and I picked up like 21 of them or something like that. These have Honda Gold Wings on them, and the Honda Gold Wing people, y'all, they love their gold wings, and they like to represent their gold wings and Honda, and they will fly this flag on their patio or out in their garden. And these things sell for $14.99 with free shipping. Like I said, I got $1 in them. It cost me around $4 or so to ship them, so they're slow sellers, but I make $8 to $10 every time I sell one. Now this right here is a slow seller, but a sure seller. I picked up a bunch of these sealed Sports Illustrated 30th anniversary swimsuit videos like a year and a half ago. I bought a huge lot of VHS, and these things were in there. And y'all, this one has Kathy Ireland on it. I have 1 left of these. I think I had like 6 of them at one time, but there's only 1 left now. And I may have 50 cents in this thing, if that much. It sold for $9.89, and I can ship this media mail. So it'll ship for, I don't know, $3 or something like that. So making good money on that. I mean, probably going to make $5 on it. And this belt right here, I think I may have paid $1 for this belt. I'm not sure. It could have been 50 cents. But I remember picking 2 of these up at a thrift store. And I don't have it in my custom SKU down there. But this thing, the name brand is Preppy Potato. Never heard of it myself, but y'all, I had it for a long time, at least a year. And it has sold for $14.99. And after the next item, I'll tell you why I think that VHS, that flag, this, and this next item have recently sold. This right here is a little bolo. I just put this up on Instagram today when it sold. And y'all, these are 3-ounce bathroom cups. These are like the little cups you would use just to rinse your mouth out, you know, after you brush your teeth. These are Dr. Seuss, and these are from 1997. They're brand new. This was the only one I had that was new, open box. Somebody had opened it, hadn't taken any cups out of it, and closed it back up. I have... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 more of these that are brand new in the box, and I'm actually asking more than these. These right here, I sent an offer on and sold them for $18.95. I have $2 in these, so they're going to ship first class, and I'm going to make, I don't know, somewhere around 10 bucks on that sale. And the other ones, when they sell, I'll make more than $10 on them, and hopefully somebody will buy more than one. But keep your eye out for that, y'all. Vintage Dixie bathroom cups that are brand new. There are some that sell for a lot more than these. So just type that in your search bar on eBay and click your sold comps and see what other ones sell for, y'all. I mean, there's Sesame Street ones like Bert and Ernie, Big Bird. There's all kinds of different ones out there, y'all. Keep your eye out for those when you're in those thrift stores or estate sales or wherever you're at. Why do I think all these things here that I've had for a long time are selling? Alright, what I've been doing here to try to drum up some sales recently is I've been typing in like VHS on my eBay. And I have been taking and selecting all of my VHS and taking those listings down. Then what I'm doing is I'm going to my unlisted, which is where, or unsold, is where it puts those when I take them down. I select all of those and I click sell similar. And when I click sell similar, it puts all of those back up as brand new listings. So where I had 50 VHS listings, I took them down and I put 50 brand new ones back up there. So eBay sees it as a new listing. You know, most time we put 3 to 5 listings up every day. But I've been trying to drum up some sales recently, so I've been going through, like I said, and just delisting and putting sell similar up. Well, I did VHS about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, and then I did those flags maybe 3 or 4 days ago. I put those cups up 2 days ago, relisted those, and the belt, I think I put that up with the ties about a week ago. So I think that's why, and you know what, and that thermos right there, I did it on eBay too, but that one actually sold on Mercari. So I don't know why that one sold all of a sudden. But y'all, that's just something maybe you could try out. Even if you don't have anything to put up as a new listing, take some of your old stuff that's been there for a really long time, take it down, and then relist it by using sell similar. That way eBay sees it as a new listing, and maybe it'll get you some sales. I mean, right there in the last 2 days, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 items right there that I put back up sell similar in the last week. So I think it works. And I have done some other things here recently too, so maybe they're going to pick up in the next few days. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to clear some of this old stock out of here, because like I said, tomorrow is my first half day of yard selling. So I need to get some stuff out so I can bring some more stuff back in here. Alright, let's get back to the other stuff that sold, and then we're going to sign off. Happy to see this. This is also a long tail item. I picked up a bunch of these chainsaw chains at Walmart. I don't know, it's been well over a year ago, and I paid $5 for each one of them. This one sold for $16.15. Not really making any money on these things, y'all. Just trying to get them out of here. And this item right here, y'all, I have no idea. I think this came from a thrift store in the town where I work. I'm not sure about it, but it's old. It's a vintage piece. It's a hook a rug kit. This kit right here comes with everything you need to make this American Eagle rug right here. And it's brand new, and it's never been opened, but however, the plastic is starting to come apart on it. That's how old it is. I couldn't find a date on this thing anywhere. I looked all over it, but it is definitely vintage, made in America, from the Molina Company in New York. Like I said, don't know what I paid for it. It's got the old Kmart tags on it. One of them says $6.44. The other one was $9 something. So somebody got this thing on clearance at some point. But y'all, this sold for $19.95 with free shipping. It is over £1, so I am going to ship it priority mail, and I might be able to get this in like a $10.95 box or something. But anyways, like I said, $19.95. This is another one of those things that I'm glad to see go. We bought some of these Rainbow High dolls a while back, and y'all, these things are the slowest sellers. For me anyways, when we looked these things up on eBay when we bought them, these things were selling like hotcakes, and they were selling for a good amount of money. Now, I don't have them a custom SKU what I paid for this. The tag on it says $15, but I don't know if I paid that much. I hope I didn't pay that much, because this thing only sold for $19, but at least the buyer is paying the shipping on it. So y'all, I don't plan on picking any of these things up anymore. They take up a little bit of room. You can see the size. If I buy any of these, they're gonna have to be like $2 or $3 a piece, because these things, all the dolls we've ever bought, these are like the slowest selling things out there. I don't know why. And last but not least, I think this was in the second video from our Pennsylvania thrifting haul that we went on. And y'all, I paid up for this thing. I paid $30 for this at a Goodwill. This is a DOD death metal guitar pedal. This is a distortion pedal. And I asked the lady, had this been tested, and she said they test everything to the best of their ability. So I took a big chance on this, because how do I know that somebody at Goodwill had an electric guitar, 2 chords, and an amplifier to check this thing out, you know? And another thing was, it was missing the battery cover. So I took a big chance on this at $30 at Goodwill. Well, I brought it home. I finally tested this thing like a week ago. Now, we've been home for like 2 months from Pennsylvania, and I finally got around to checking this. And it does work. Put a 9-volt battery in it, hooked it up to my guitar and amplifier, and it does in fact work. Well, y'all, like I said, I did that like a week ago and listed it. Well, it sold for $84.95, and the buyer is paying the priority shipping on this. This thing is pretty heavy. You wouldn't think a little pedal like this would weigh 1 pound and 2 ounces, but this one does. And I'm glad it worked out. Hopefully the person gets this intact and it works for them like it did for me, and I don't have some kind of crazy return or something like that, because y'all, I took a real chance on that one. I can't believe I did that being all the way in Pennsylvania, but it paid off. That's the sales for the last 2 days going out of here. Like I said, I'm going to pack this stuff up. It's going to go out tomorrow. And the TV that I sold, I'll cover that in another video. And in another video, I will show y'all what happened on my first day of yard selling of 2023. So y'all, if you want to see that video, if you like seeing videos where people go out to yard sales and find stuff and then flip it online for a profit, please consider subscribing to the channel. I think we're at like 464 subscribers right now, trying to get up to 500, trying to keep on going above that. But y'all, if you haven't subscribed and you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, like I said, and click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video. Y'all, I take y'all in with me to Walmart, to Ollie's, to Lowe's, to thrift stores, estate sales, yard sales, anywhere I can find a deal, and I show y'all what it sells for on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and we also sell on Amazon. So if that's something you're interested in, tune in again, and I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.